Ni hao, ni hao.
What's up, guys? Sorry for the late start. That's my fault.
Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, way to go, Mac. It would connect. Everything else in the house was connected to the internet, but my computer said that it didn't have internet. So I restarted it. Here we are.
There we go.
Oh, man. So you look extra fresh tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to update the camera, do some mood lighting in the back to get some depth here, and just to see how it looks.
You've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, huh?
Yeah,
It looks good.
I've been learning a lot on the YouTubes.
It looks really good.
Yeah,
TV behind you there?
yeah, that's the TV that my kids watch Netflix all the time.
It looks
It's
good.
I'm at the shop.
Yeah, it's an improvement for sure. It looks way better.
Oh, who's this? Who's this guy? I thank you. Dick pics later.
I bet he has a mullet.
Probably does. He probably does.
Almost guaranteed. So I don't know if our guest will have time
Okay.
to join us. It was kind of iffy to begin with. I don't have a message from him, so I'm just gonna probably say not. But
Oh no. Well,
he might. You never know.
yeah, we can talk about it though.
Yes, we can. Let me message him just to.
I mean, this is a segue to my OnlyFans, right?
Moon or mood? I mean, they both work, but
Yeah, it's just a segue to my OnlyFans. Subscribe soon.
so I will tell you this. I noticed that with your new camera, because of the extremely high quality, you have a lot of lag at some points.
Oh, really?
There's a delay. It's like a bad movie.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit too. I think it's the computer. It's the connection from the camera to the computer. I think it's not fast enough. So I want to get.
That makes
I
sense.
would need a computer with USB-C so that we can go faster.
Well, send me that camera. Let me try it. I have a USB.
Sure.
That's funny. Okay. Well, I mean, we're testing it. It looks amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can be like the old kung fu movies and like my mouth just move and then you dub over.
It's only sometimes. It's like right now it's perfect. It was just for a minute there, but all right, let's see. So again, my fault that we're late. Also my fault that last weekend we didn't have a stream.
Well, that's because you were putting up Christmas trees, right?
Something like that. I was kicked out of the house while the wife did her whatever you want to call it, girls' weekend Christmas party thing. So I went up to the ranch to help my grandparents with some stuff and went back to work. So I was gone for, I guess it was just over a week. So now I'm catching up.
Wow. So that girl party, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I actually I pulled some clips from it.
Oh, wow.
She might
This is a surprise for me.
She might get pissed if I show them, but it's nothing like, it's just picture a bunch of girls sitting around getting shit faced in your living room. So it was trashed, more or less.
That's true, Joe. That's true. The comment there.
You do. I mean, it looks real. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, it looks good. I need to step my camera game up.
So what, you got some clips that you're going to show us?
Oh, I don't know if I can show you guys these. Let's see what I can send to you to put up.
Oh, well, if you can't show us, you can't show us. It's okay.
Well, there's not a lot of interesting stuff, but I just was flipping through cameras and I could probably show this one. I don't think she'd care. Let me message you this.
So is this like a picture that you're sending me?
Yes, it's just of. Hold on, let me message it to you. It just. I think it encompasses the weekend quite well. It's just like a bunch of girls sitting around talking, and then one upside down on a fucking couch for no reason.
Well, I can barely even see this. Oh wow, that's it's quite festive. I mean, should I
Oh.
put it up on?
Yeah. Put it up.
That's
Fuck
me.
'em. What are they gonna do?
Well,
Oh, she commented. She says she doesn't care.
okay. Let me
Can you
try and
do
pull
that?
that up so everyone else can see it. What happened here? Okay, there we go. Okay. I mean, it looks like they had a great time.
Oh yeah. If I had more time, I would sit down and pull more pieces of the stuff because it got pretty ridiculous by the way it looks.
Let's share that one. So,
Oh yeah, the image quality sucks. Sorry guys, that's my fault.
I mean, you see someone like in the middle there, upside down on your couch.
Just
That's a
for no
wild
reason.
party.
Like for no reason. They weren't having like you notice everybody's faces are the other direction. But anyway, I thought it was funny. Let's see here.
That's a wild party. I mean, you got balloons and everything, but where are the Christmas trees? Did they move it?
You can see one in the bottom right of the frame. There's one. That's
Oh, okay. I see it.
The other ones to the bottom left of the frame. The other ones at the back entryway. They're all there. I assure you. She didn't take them down.
I was gonna be very disappointed if she took them down.
I'm just trying to get her to take them down by like January-ish would be great, but who knows?
Wow. So who was the surprise guest?
So Joe with Dakota Tactical was going to come on, and he made it pretty clear that in the evenings, especially on the weekends, he tries to distance himself from social media and everything of the sort. Spend time with the family. I completely understand.
Yeah, I can respect that.
So, but what he was going to come on and talk about, which I will talk about, I just got to get to his description because for those of you that have talked to Joe, I mean this with all the respect in the world. He is way too fucking smart for me to even have a conversation with. And half the time he's so smart, I don't understand what he's saying to me. So
it's like a foreign language.
It is. And I understand it, but it's like, I don't know. We're from a world of like rush, get it done. So he sends these super detailed texts and messages, which I appreciate because I can go back and read them. But when I read them the first time, it's just like every other word that I'm picking up, right? I'm just kind of like going through it. But so Joe's getting some stuff together, essentially moving some product, basically is what he's doing. He's getting rid of some items, and these are extremely special to not only him, but to a ton of people. Well, Joe decided that he was going to essentially raffle off a few items. Two of the starters, I guess he got about, I don't know what that would be, 1/6 of the way through, and realized that it was kind of a pain in the ass. And that, anyway, we started talking, and I was like, yeah, I mean, we could do it on Review the Pew. I mean, it would be more just as a, you're kind of not midway through, but 1/6 of the way through, not really a big deal. I'll help you out type of deal. It's great for Review the Pew to help Dakota Tactical out, obviously, from a publicity standpoint. So the kicker, though, is what they are, right?
Well, do tell.
So, and again, I have to kind of try to turn this into layman's terms, but it's an HK, or it's two HK MP5/10s, the 10mm submachine gun.
Ooh.
It's one of the rarest of all MP5 variants, yada yada. These specific ones are developed from the FBI, and it is alleged that fewer than 15,000 guns were ever produced. These were the contract was canceled due to the FBI dropping the 10mm cartridge. H&K lifted the 10mm tooling, blah, blah, blah. Basically, these are serial number 1 from Dakota Tactical.
Damn. So he's trying to raffle off 2 HK MP5 that are in 10mm?
So one is serial number 1 in 10mm. One is serial number 1 in 40. So
shit.
It's both. It's both variants. So
that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
That's like a rare, super rare gun from one of the best.
It is. It's something else. And making them both serial number 1, obviously, they're used genuine German HK parts kits. The barrels are the only thing I think. Let me see here. So Michael's Machines 10 millimeter barrel. That's the only thing that is not HK. But Mike over at Michael's Machines apparently only made a handful of these as well. So it's kind of like a layer of just all this rare unicorn shit stacked on top of one another. So that's coming tonight or tomorrow. So important note. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's Dakota Tactical. It's basically HK, but Dakota Tactical.
Well, they dressed them out. They're
Yeah.
German HK parts. I mean, they are their original parts.
That's incredible, man. Those are those can't be cheap.
Again, I kind of came in on this after he'd already started, but I don't know. The offers that he had, just cash offers to buy them, were just astronomical. But I get it. I mean, I don't know. You don't, right?
I probably won't be able to afford them.
That's the benefit. It's like $100 to try. So.
Oh, that's the raffle, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna take it that way.
Wow. So for 100, 200, you might get it.
You never know.
Incredible. Serial number 1s. Man, I was pretty excited for him to come on today, but it's okay. We understand.
Yeah, I mean, he made it clear from the start he would definitely try, but I also understand he's quite busy.
Yeah, he would probably be talking, and we probably wouldn't be understanding.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. We're very serious with 23 people watching. We just disappointed so many people. I don't know how we're gonna.
Yeah, I know. What we're gonna do. All 24 of you. Well, David, I think it's one raffle for both, right?
It is. It's one for both. We're not separating them, so it's huge. It's a big ticket item when you put it into the focus of actual cost, but they're both one of those things where, I mean, German parts kits, Dakota Tactical receivers, Mike's barrels. I mean, they're done in the most top-notch way. They're both serial number 1s. You have the MP5/10, MP5/40, which of course are essentially interchangeable as far as everything else. But the serial number 1 thing is what they're the first production as far as Dakota Tactical is concerned. So they're not made. They're not around.
That's so incredible.
They won't come back. I mean, you remember we just did those 2 MP510s, and they took I don't remember how long they took, and they're not. I mean, the parts kits are original, but I mean, that's about it. We sourced barrels from all over the place.
Sure.
We pieced it together, which is still awesome, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not Dakota Tactical, man. Those are the ones to get.
Should be pretty cool, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll go up later.
I guess I'll be playing that. Do you have a picture of them?
Yeah, let me see here. That one. Well, I don't have the picture of them both side by side. I'm waiting on Joe to send me a side by side. But what we do have is the one that I sent you earlier.
Okay. You want me to put that up?
You still have it?
Yeah, I should. Let me pull it up here real quick. Yeah, so the guys can see it and drool over it like I did.
Rancho, let me say one thing, King.
Rancho's the badass.
He is, but they're serial number 1. I don't give a fuck what you were saving for. It doesn't matter. We can find that for you later, buddy. Don't you worry.
Well, he's awesome because he knows I like He-Man, and I've shown that in our threads.
You have him?
Or in our, not threads, but in our live streams. He saw some at a auction.
Yeah.
He was at an auction. He just messaged me. He's like, "Hey, do you want these?" I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I do.
That's awesome.
It's the original Castle Grayskull and the Skeletor's lair, and then the original Battle Cat. It's freaking awesome. I'll go grab it after I throw up this picture of the HKs here, or the Dakota Tactical guns.
Okay, so Joe did reply. He was like, "Man, I'm not." He sounds like he's had a long day trying to wind down with the family. I get it. It's late.
It's fine.
So he did respond. He apologizes, sends his love or whatever you're supposed to do. But
there's that. There we go.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm gonna go get the.
Yeah, go grab that. We'll run over this. So again, Joe's obviously these were stitched together. Joe was going to give me a side-by-side photo of these maybe tomorrow. So these will be up. The remainder, I think he had already sold like 52 spots or whatever you want to call it on his deal. Review the Pew is taking it over just to make it a little easier on him. And then essentially what we're going to do is once it closes out, we'll run it in just the same standard format that we do anything else. But in the meantime, while you guys are distracted with this MP5, I will say Patrick Jansen, who's watching, and a few of the other guys sent me a bunch of stuff for the charity benefit that we're doing this weekend. Obviously, I was not able to put as much time into this as I would have liked between work. Nobody expected oil to kick back up, which I'm very grateful for. But shit's just gone from basically 0 to 100 overnight. Go ahead.
Yeah. So to answer Adam's question, it's going to be two guns. One's in 10 millimeter and one's in 40.
That's correct. Serial number 1 on both. Now the description will have all this listed out, but the one thing, the 10 millimeter is the first one ever done. The 40 technically is not the first one ever done, but they had to do a few production ones to test it, and they reserved serial number 1 for this particular one once they worked everything out. So they are both serial number 1, MP5/10, MP5/40. Like it's something else. I mean,
it's hot. That's so awesome. I need to get in on this. I need to have at least a chance at it.
You have to. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's Dakota Tactical has taken account, they've taken what their cash offers were, right? And put a little bit extra on there too, because it's a chance, right? It makes sense. That's how the world works.
Right.
And it kind of caught me off guard at first, but then I really sat down and started thinking about it. It's like, what does a good, solid setup run without any sort of, serial number 1 or done by arguably the finest manufacturers on the planet and put together in the best way possible, and German parts kits and this and this and that. And you're kind of like, okay, I get it. So it's going to be $100. That's your shot. This price is already set by Dakota Tactical. We're not changing. We're not doing anything. We're simply picking up where they left off, taking the 52 that have already been purchased, rolling them into everything else. Just you guys won't even notice a difference. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's insane, man. I need to at least get a chance at that. Even if the odds are I'll probably, unless I buy most of the spots, the odds are I'll probably lose. But I can't not take that chance.
How many, Adam? What the? Okay,
you can buy all of them.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Message. You provide more product for fucking Review the Pew than anybody has lately, and you're asking how many spots you can buy. God, you just ever want to
all the spots
in the camera and just choke somebody? Yeah, dude. I don't know. Fuck. You can buy it.
So here's the Battle Cat.
Let me see it. Here, you want to take this picture down so we can see it better?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck these MP5s. Let's see the toys.
So here's the Battle Cat. Let's see if I can get the...
You got it. Yeah. Dude, the quality on this. Look at that. You see that autofocus?
Yeah.
Man. See, the one thing about King is he goes to these awesome auctions, and I mean, it has everything from ammo to toys to, I think his buddy owns an auction yard or something.
Dude, it's awesome. This is like my childhood toys, that I never got because I don't know. I just never got them. I never asked for them. This is Castle Grayskull.
You got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm jealous. After I saw him find these for you, I messaged him about them. Remember the Mighty Max Castle?
And then this is the what is it? The Snake Layer? I don't even remember.
I don't think I'm old enough for those, but They seem cool.
Snake Mountain. This is Snake Mountain. So there's like a couple pieces. Like there's like a microphone in here. I gotta figure out, see if it works still.
What do you mean a microphone? Oh, like it talks to you?
Yeah, like this is wired. It's like a mic.
Like a karaoke kit.
Yeah, it's awesome. I just gotta make sure it works, or see if it works. Put some fresh batteries in there and see if it works.
That's pretty cool. Wait, how does the Battle Cat compare to the retro? Is that not the retro one? What the fuck?
The one I just had is the retro one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, this retro one is it's like plastic with felt over it. And then for that like fur texture, it's like feels like felt. I mean, this for its time, I guess this was pretty well done.
Yeah.
But modern plastics and molding is so much better now that this thing's like, if you compare it, it's like a piece of junk.
I'm more impressed right now with the fact that the camera is like switching in this fluid movement from you to the close toy to you.
Yeah, that's the beauty of actually this camera. I read a review on it. It has good focus sensors.
Yeah, so let's call this a test run, testing his new camera because it's pretty exciting for me because I mean I think I see you in the largest stance and it's way better than mine. I mean, I feel very
well. I mean, this costs a bit of money to purchase and set up, but
it's worth it. It looks good.
Well, it's just to step up this stream and podcast and video quality that hopefully we can improve on both ends here. So,
right.
Do you want to talk about the brace, the ATF situation?
I mean,
this is going to be a long rabbit hole that we're going to get into if we go into it.
So here, let me start by saying this. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers in the comments. If I look back through Facebook, I will find these comments because I've personally seen them. Remember when they banned bump stocks? And everybody was pulling the fuck that. I don't use bump stock, just a cheap piece of plastic. It's for the pullers, this and that. And everybody was just, a lot of people were like, man, that's not the point. I don't like bump stocks. I never fucking used them. It doesn't hurt my feelings that I can't get one. However, it does hurt my feelings that they are banned because that in itself is just wrong.
Right. And it's classified as a machine gun, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like, insane.
I mean, in my opinion, this brace thing, man, I mean, I don't know. I think I just ordered 2 or 3 from Derek just the other day.
I just got one in too. It's in the car right now.
You got a felony.
Right. Exactly. It's so a lot of people didn't care about the bump stock, but that's still something that they're kind of nipping at, right? And they took a bite out of this one with the bump stock.
Yeah.
But now it hits more home with everyone else, with a lot more people, with the brace situation where they're going to make the brace potentially make you register your gun because it's a SBR because of the usage of it.
So explain, that's where I'm confused is so everybody understands that the pistol brace was made to put on your arm, but then, recently over the past 2 years, the ATF came out with a ruling that you technically could shoulder it and this and this, all that stuff. And since then, we went from very loose, flexible plastics to pretty rigid shit, right? All they had was a hole in it, though, to make it seem like it's a brace. Do you think that dancing around that line and kind of, I don't want to say abusing it, but, pushing the envelope a little bit brought this up, or do you think this was the plan all along?
I think it had, when they approved the bumps, or not the bump stock, the brace, it was for a legitimate reason, and I get that. But the unintended consequence is something that they cannot, I don't think they can go back and go, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. Our ruling is not valid now because, hey, you guys are using it as a shouldering device. And I was trying to think of an analogy all day as to how what things have had a purpose, but the unintended results.
Yeah.
And I was Googling it, and I couldn't find one that's perfectly matched with this.
Sure.
So like Viagra was used for blood pressure situations, right?
Right.
But the unintended consequence was now it's being purchased for erectile dysfunction.
Well, yeah. I mean, go back. What? I don't remember. I'm not going to try to quote years, but cocaine was used for headaches, right?
Right.
I mean, heroin was used for. I mean, if you historically look through just about anything we started with, I mean, that analogy works. But the Viagra thing is probably the most modern. That's true. I mean, it's.
I mean, and I was trying to, but see, then I went to think that it's not really regulated like a firearm. It's not like a Second Amendment right. It's not like basically a natural right. I was trying to think of an analogy where something's like approved through almost like a natural right where there was an unintended consequence after that.
Right. Sorry,
It's okay, but I couldn't think of a good analogy. So yeah,
no, I think
I'm
that's
still
a very
thinking.
good one. I mean, I think that. How did I break this? Okay. Well, I can't see you anymore. I don't know what happened. My computer's just. I know I'm still on, right?
Yeah, you can't see me.
No, I tried to open another window because David said that Faxon had them for $70 and all proceeds go to the legal team for SB. The problem is it opened a new window and you're gone and I can only see a blank Google page. So
do you want
nope, we're just going to wing it.
to?
We've got this shit.
You're just going to do it through audio, huh?
Yeah, my computer's being a pain in the dick, and this is what you get for spending $3,500 on a fucking computer. It has stopped working now. You are nowhere to be found. So
I think the most important thing that everyone can do right now is, since we have it's pretty until January 4th to comment on this federal registry that or the Federal Register that they provided in their opinion or their notice or request for comment that the ATF did, is to go into that and then comment and voice your opinion. That way we can actually try to fight this.
So let me ask you something here, because a lot of the stuff I see, okay, number one, we've been through multiple issues. I got you back, by the way. I can see you now.
Okay.
We've been through multiple issues similar to this, right? And you see comment on this, sign this petition, this and that. Now, not to be the foil hat wearer, but I think we need to address it. When you go sign a petition, is that not just you stating that you are on one particular side and here's my name, address, phone number, email, address, so on, right?
I mean, that's the risk you take, right?
Agreed.
I mean, but it's also your right to do that. And if you don't say anything, they're just going to pass it without any, I guess, any hurdles.
And that's the kicker.
So during the Obama administration, I remember when they tried to ban the M855, the green tips, because they said there's no sporting purpose. And enough people commented that they backed down.
Right.
So hopefully, I want to say they would do the same for this if enough people commented, but you never know.
So what do you think? I mean, and this is where the rabbit hole goes, is how do you, I don't know how to phrase this without sounding a little too aggressive, but at what point does the American people say we're fucking done? Let's be honest. Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff's blowing up with all these patriots talking a huge game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just coming out of the woodworks, my freedoms, this and that. Not one is doing anything outside of commenting. Not one is doing anything outside of hiring a couple of attorneys, right? I mean, and I'm not saying do anything else. I'm not like advocating go out and do something. I'm just saying there's a lot of shit talk, and I have yet to see anything actually being done. But how do you do that? How do you do something, right?
Well, I mean, I guess there has to be some type of movement, right?
Yeah.
And who's going to start that movement? And I think that's the problem with gun owners is they're kind of laissez-faire about it, kind of almost indifferent,
Yeah.
and whatever happens, happens, right? And that's how we got the machine gun ban during the Reagan administration.
Yeah.
I mean, NRA obviously didn't help during that time as well. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
That kind of brings us to another point. I mean, where is the NRA, right? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, my grandfather did like the lifetime NRA membership for all of us, got this cool little statue thing, stuff like that. That was 20 years ago, probably, when the NRA actually had a backbone.
Right.
I mean, you noticed this SB brace deal has gotten loud right now. And in the firearms community, when Q was attacked, it came up, but it didn't really go anywhere. It didn't go outside that firearms community.
Yeah, because it didn't affect a lot of people.
Exactly.
Now this is actually hitting home, and it's like too late, almost too late, because we didn't fight for anything else before that.
So now I will say this. I know a lot of people do not like Q, and I understand that the owner appears to be an extremely arrogant son of a bitch. I will say this. I have the SBR Honey Badger. I have reached out to them about some things, and they have always not only been willing to help me out, but like quite literally bend over backwards for me. So my opinion of them is solid. But that's neither here nor there.
Sure.
He stood up and did a lot when they tried to ban that brace. He also stood up and said that there's more to come. We're not the only ones, and everybody just blew him off, called him names.
Right.
Like that was what, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, maybe.
Right.
Couldn't have been that long ago.
No, it wasn't that long ago, and and I see some people commenting about the period of time we're allowed to comment to the ATF about this. How it's only like a 14-day.
So somebody posted.
It's insane. 14 days is not a lot of time, especially during the holidays. It's almost like a purposeful strategy where they do it during the holidays so that most people will miss this.
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, why? I don't know. And I personally don't want to see any sort of violence or anything like that. What I want to see is the ATF to go, my bad, guys. Like, we've really fucked this one up. We're not going to shoot any more doggos. We're not going to take any more rights. But then again, dude, I mean, I can't speak for you or anybody else, but I own quite a bit of stamps, right?
Mm-hmm.
I, in a sense, am just not only complying, but paying them to allow me to comply.
Right.
So I'm not saying I'm the answer.
I'm definitely not the answer too, because I have stamps too. And if we're talking about registry, I've got some stuff registered.
I got flagged this week because I bought five or six strip lowers. They came in at one time.
Uh-huh. So you got flagged?
Well, I didn't get flagged. I mean, I have an LTC, but on paper, the Liberty has to now take that in, fill out the form, send it off. I bought more than 2 within a 10-day period, which is just fucking ridiculous in itself. But anyway,
yeah, I mean, it's an uphill battle, but I think if people go and comment, at least there's some type of fighting chance here versus just laying down and let them steamroll all over you.
I hope so. But back to the positive note, you want to see something cool?
Oh shit! I see Noveski there. Yeah, I want to see something cool.
I bet he's probably not watching. He doesn't watch, but you know Lee, right?
Yeah.
So Lee's a fucking Noveski whore.
Yeah, I know.
He also happens to be kind of one of my favorite people on the planet from a standpoint, besides you, of course. You're top.
Yeah.
So Scott Kelly, actually happened to have not 1, but 2. So before I move on, let me get you hyped up. But
just there we go. Scott Kelly, huh?
We're talking about. I haven't even opened the patch yet, Scott. I apologize, but again, not 1, but 2 consecutive serial number Gen 1.
That's badass, man.
So, I mean, and these guys, you talk about Sons of Liberty,
They were doing it way back then, huh?
you can't fucking get these motherfuckers apart. And can you see through? There's nothing. Oh, well, the front one, but there's nothing in the back. There we go.
You
Knock
just
the camera
destroy-
down.
Yeah.
So I took these. These were received at Sons of Liberty, and they were very impressed. I mean, because
So this is Gen 1. Is this during Johnny's era?
I don't know the answer to that. I would assume so. I mean,
Ooh, I mean, that's probably why the tolerances are so tight, huh? Because he was a genius.
They are amazing. I mean, you can watch
Dude. That's awesome.
I have not felt one like this ever. And
That's a non-Sons of Liberty.
that's not a Sons of Liberty. And to be honest with you, these are so smooth and clean when they lock up.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. It's tough. But again, these are Gen 1. So I snagged 2 of them. No, David. One is actually his Christmas gifts. There's 19 people watching. I doubt one of them is him. He doesn't know I bought these, but one of them is his Christmas gift. The other one, I don't know.
That's awesome. I'm glad you got him.
Number 55.
That's a prize.
See, Adam, this is why I don't like you.
He's got all the cool shit, man.
Well, I'll get it from him one day.
Well, so I sent Adam a picture from my OnlyFans today.
What'd you get in return?
I think he felt like he had to do the same. So I sent it through the mail.
I don't want to see Adam's OnlyFans, just to be clear. I love you, Adam, but
well, I mean, I might have to blur it out next time we come on stream because I think he sent it to me via snail mail.
Wait, y'all are sending like Polaroids back and forth here, or what's happening?
I mean, we can't have film, right? We can't have any traces, so it has to be.
Can you still develop film?
I don't know.
Okay, I just wanted to see if y'all are.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a sight that.
On your face, though, or are you talking about on your face? Like wearing it as a mask?
Yes, that's exactly what he's saying.
Oh.
It gives me the chills, Adam. I love you, but I don't. That's not an image I want to see. Here's $5. I mean,
we need a Patreon now.
You get 3 more. We did talk about that, but
yeah.
Considering we have 19 viewers tonight, I'm gonna say we're gonna be real poor if we rely on a Patreon for the
right.
I will wear a backwards thong on Patreon though.
We still gotta buy the Enigma from Philster, the holster.
Oh fuck!
It's still not in stock. I've been checking.
So you know what's sad? Remember in our group chat?
Yeah.
That was back right when we were starting to get busy, and Lee said that he crowdfunded that. Jokingly, being a smart ass.
Yeah.
I didn't see the sarcasm in it. I completely thought it was real. And messaged him bitching why he didn't have one. Like dead serious.
That's funny.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Like you somehow got in on this, and I mean, it's not unheard of for him to get in on shit like that. So I didn't doubt it. I mean, Anyway, that was my life has been a blur for the last 4 weeks. Basically, has just been COVID, cool stuff, COVID.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah, that's the world right now.
And then Christmas tree.
I don't have them here, but Westmark told me a couple weeks ago he was sending me 30.
Justin?
Yes.
Okay.
30 pre-decorated Christmas trees, and my heart stopped. And I was like, knowing him, they're going to be small, but still, what the fuck? He sent me a box, and he was like, okay, open it, because it was USPS, and we were like, okay, well, he didn't send us Christmas trees because they put it in the postal box outside.
Yeah.
Send me those Christmas tree cakes.
Those are awesome, man.
Yes.
Have you tried them?
Oh, yeah. My kids have eaten almost all of them, and that was
Wait, 30 of them?
Well, I mean, I have 6 kids, dude. It's only 5 of these. Well,
Yeah.
technically one can't eat them. She's like barely gumming shit, but
Oh, dude, he's talking about Christmas cards. Hold on. Speaking of Christmas cards, did you get it from Andre?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
What-
I have it. I have mine, but I can show y'all probably before he gets back. So there's 2 types of people. Let me say this. My friend at the top here is a good Christian family. My friend at the bottom is see mine doesn't adjust like yours.
Well,
Look at that. Look
Is it-
at that.
amazing.
Okay, so let's discuss this right now while you're showing this. We have been
Okay.
talking about doing a calendar type situation for what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
I will be up there January 4th.
Oh, wow. It's going to be snowing.
That's what I'm saying. We
You
may
better bring
not
a
do
thong.
Christmas card, but we could do a calendar.
I mean, it's possible. We got to get thongs. We got to get.
Buddy, it's Amazon World. We can have
Chest
those tomorrow.
rigs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I got chest rigs. We can use my chest rigs and.
We will have our new ones by then too.
Oh, really?
I think
Nice.
so.
I can't wait.
But I think we should do that. What do you guys think? Would you buy a calendar? Let's say we did. I don't know. I know
Would you buy a desktop shot calendar?
where it's basically good. I'm glad my wife is in support of this.
I think all chaps are assless.
That's a fair fucking statement, V. What do you say to that? But he's right. So what would that be? What would that entail? We'd have if we did this in January. Realistically, we'd what, roll it out probably mid-February, 2-3 weeks to get.
I mean, we can do it in my shop, right? We can do all the different months in my shop, and we can do like all the winter months outside.
We can go back to where that Badger is, that area over there on the outside of town.
Yeah.
What would you post in the comments? Because what we're going to have troubles with is the types of photos. I think you and I could probably put together a half a dozen of like really decent ideas, but after that, it'd be. I don't want to miss it.
Yeah. I mean, we can thongs with. I mean, we can if we had the Enigma, we can use the Enigma for one of them.
That and chaps, Richard.
Yeah.
This that weather's not going to change anything, buddy. They're always.
I mean, it's as small as it can get, right?
yeah. What?
Warm, cold, same thing.
Don't make a fuck.
Same thing.
OnlyFans style. Should we record? Well, hang on. If we're out there,
We have to video too.
who's taking the photos? Each other?
I mean, we can. I have a tripod that we can just do. I don't think we can put anyone else up for this because it's pretty disgusting.
I bet Lee would do it. If he's down, he'll do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't take that seriously. That would be too awkward.
yeah.
Oh, that's very smart.
You know, one Halloween, I want to say, like 12 years ago, I dressed up as a Hooters girl.
Wait, how long? 12?
Like 12 years ago.
Do you have photos?
I had one. I don't know where it is. I didn't look very good, but it was for the restaurant. Everyone was all dressed up. I'm like, all right. So I eBayed the Hooters shorts, and I had a Hooters T-shirt already and I just cut it up. We might revisit that. I'm also a little bit heavier than 12 years ago.
No, but just imagine, we could really do this and just put those over the
Oh shit!
chest rigs.
I'll be He-Man. You be Battle Cat. Oh God.
I mean, I'm down. So I'm flying up the 4th, and I pretty much don't have to leave until I drive a truck down. So if I fly in the 4th, I'll probably leave, I don't know, the 6th. So we have that Tuesday to do this.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
They are super stretchy. Are you calling me fat? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here.
Well, maybe it's me.
It's not you. I'm sure.
And you know what? I don't think we can fit in your wife's clothes, and that's probably the best part of it.
But exactly, I think that's what makes it funny. Is it's obvious this isn't. But what if we just did the tie around like plaid stuff over chest rigs, like where it was obvious that it wasn't supposed to be there?
Yeah, I mean, let's do it.
We'll talk about this off of here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen. But yeah, so January, you guys will have a calendar. Yes, you'll be buying a calendar that more than likely has already wasted 2 to 3 months. But that's not the point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Maybe we'll do like March till next January.
That's not a bad idea. Who says it has to start over, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what was I going to ask? Oh, did you see, not that we're going to talk, I don't care to talk politics or anything, but did you see that? Obviously, everybody knows that Pfizer is out making zombies. We get it 2-part vaccine. It's kind of like semen. It can't be out in the open air for longer than like 35 seconds or it doesn't work. But
Oh, really?
yeah. So Moderna has now been FDA approved.
That's awesome. I mean, that means that we'll have plenty of dosages for the public, hopefully.
So okay, with that comment, now this is coming from someone that vaccines their fucking children from stuff like smallpox and all these.
Right.
That's accurate, but all that.
You don't. You're not using like the oils, the peppermint oils, and
no.
the oil force field is strong. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, my wife has essential oils, but she uses them in those little diffuser thingies to make it smell good. That's about it.
But not as a force field against like smallpox.
No, when the kids walk in the house, they don't get like a handful of tea tree and eucalyptus to rub on their throats to make them sanitize. They get rubbing alcohol. But I get the flu shot. I know some people, we're not going to get into that, but I don't know. I mean, where do you stand on that right now? Like as it stands, I'm not talking vaccines as a whole. I don't want people to understand this as us discussing, do you vaccinate your kids or I don't care. I vaccinate my children with stuff that I know has been proven for decades, long before we've been here. So what about you? Are you going to take it?
Probably, but I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to see like the effects on people that initially take them. But it's probably not long enough for us to understand or to see any side effects.
It's not. You can wait 6 months and be like, oh, well, I'm waiting for the new iPhone just to let bugs get worked out.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, right? Because we're not going to, I don't think we're going to see people with like third nipples tomorrow. We're going to see stuff way down.
Doc Joe knows what he's talking about.
I appreciate that, Doc, but I'm looking at my stock, buddy, and my stock is going up. So I'm going to sell it, peak, and get the fuck out. And I'll take whatever vaccine you tell me to. You can give it to me when I'm in there in January.
I mean, or you can inject yourself with some peppermint.
Yeah. Hey, do you have a force field for when I fly to? I flew to Casper. When this first started, and there was lockdown, and it was like empty airports. I didn't get no clap, so
I think it'll be okay.
Like the nurse that passed out. Well, okay, if you're hungover as shit from the night before, I don't think that counts. That's not fair. That was a complete allegation. I was joking. Nobody got it, but good crowd. Got fake shot. So I saw that. Did you see that video, that clip?
I saw the screen grab, but I didn't click on the clip.
So basically, I don't.
Did they inject air? Because you'll die if you inject air.
No. What he did was he put picture this hand being somebody else's hand. He put the shot in, and when he depressed, there was nothing to depress. He just pushed on it already closed.
Okay.
He brought his finger down, pulled out, and then pressed again. He didn't depress air, but he did not depress anything. He put nothing in that body.
Except like a pinhole.
Yeah, poked a little. But hey, I mean, guys, I don't know. I mean, I get it. The media is like, hey, can you give that guy a vaccine on camera? And they're like, I already gave him one. They're like, can you just stab him again? And the doc's like, sure, why the fuck not? I don't know. I don't
That's what
I don't
know.
see that as anything bad. I don't. The only reason that this is even being debated is because of the political and the opinionated standpoint behind this virus. I've had multiple people get COVID, like a lot around me, but thankfully, majority were just fine. Some experienced extremely harsh symptoms. One that was not with us ended up in the hospital on a ventilator. That was another completely other
Ooh,
company, but
that's
nonetheless,
sad news.
and he was young, fit, healthy. Honestly, worked fucking harder than me and you combined most of the time.
Mhm.
But very, very, it was odd. I'm not out licking windows, but at the same time, and I would actually, I mean, what time is it? 11, basically. I'd love to have Dr. Joe on maybe next week if he has time. We can plan a little bit better because I'd love to hear from an actual professional, right? Just
Yeah,
just opinions
I
if
don't.
he would be willing to.
I think Dr. Joe would be willing.
Just to educate us, because let's be honest, dude. I mean, most of us are going based on what we see. When I know many of us Google outside of the normal social media outlets, but I will tell you this: 90% of the people barking their opinion are doing nothing more than reading social media, which really, really scares me. So I don't know
Mhm.
if anybody could just chime in and give us some actual advice. I'd be one. If he says give your kids a vaccine, guess what? I'm going to give it to him tomorrow because I trust his opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
No, what
I'll
I'm
trust a doctor's opinion that I know over
oh,
internet any day.
absolutely. So no, what I'm saying is I don't think they wanted a fake shot. I think they had already given him his vaccine and the media was like, "Hey, we didn't get that on video. Can we record that real quick?" They can't just pull a vitamin D out of their ass. They didn't have it, so they just reenacted what happened is what I think. I don't think doctors are intertwined with the media trying to, you know what I mean? I just don't see it.
Hmm.
One of the young, fit, healthy people that have complications have underlying issues they never. No, our guys are swinging hammers, turning wrenches, no underlying health conditions. Some people are still legitimately ending up in the hospital. Now, mind you, he developed pneumonia, a severe case of
Oh,
pneumonia,
oh
because
no.
COVID caused him to shallow breathe, which, anyway, no point. I was just curious. No, Joe, Doc, you don't have to come in. I mean, does he have
He'll
COVID?
probably want to come to the shop.
He has COVID now? Or he's saying he's going to get a vaccine?
Uh, I don't know.
Well, hope you feel better or hope you get your vaccine soon. I don't know.
Well, he's a doctor. He would have to get a vaccine.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, it's been a slow night. I feel like if it's up to you, we have more topics if you want to keep going.
Yeah, we can keep talking if people are tired of us. I mean, we have a whole 18 people watching. If people are tired of us, we'll
It
get
has
off.
been an 18 consistent people though, so I'll take that any day.
Right. I mean, 17. We're dropping. They're dropping like flies.
Unless they're like, "Fuck you guys." Oh man.
I guess you want to see some AR pistols that are going to be
Yes.
making you felons, making us felons.
Yeah. Speaking of, I gotta text the wife.
Let me go get a pistol. I want to
Yeah.
make the kind of like the heat gun. I'm going to file a stamp for this actually, so it's going to be a pistol temporarily.
Oh, you mean you're gonna comply?
Well,
I'm joking. I don't fucking care. Hang on, check this out. So while he's gone, I've got a couple things to show y'all.
I'm complying because I want to stock on it.
Yeah. Did you see these? Have you seen one of these up close yet?
No, that's cool.
So I ordered.
It's like built in.
It is machined. At least the rear part, obviously. It is machined in, and it is stiff. It's very, very hardy. I would be just fine with these being
So it's like a built-in law folder,
in
basically.
the nightstand. Yeah. Or it could be in my jeans, V. Sorry. I got to get my wallet to order some SB braces. I'll fax them before I forget. But it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you.
It looks good.
It's sturdy. I mean, it is well made. There's no doubt. But before I talk shit about something, I ordered in a couple just to really see.
Yeah.
It feels solid. It does.
So this is it. Let me back up to get a full. I kind of wanted to make the heat gun. This has Rogers A2 flash hider, but I want to get his new one that mounts the dead air can.
I know.
This is a full LMT, and I'm gonna put a stock on this. I'm gonna file for a stamp soon, and then make this like a little heat gun as close as I can.
What stock are you gonna put on it?
I want to get the short Colt stock, or Brownells make those stocks now. I think I just ordered one a couple days ago, or maybe it was today. Yeah, when that comes in, it's gonna be a short stock and SBR.
You're gonna leave it just like that? Or you're gonna leave the rain guard and everything?
I'm leaving it like this. The only thing that's going to change is I'm going to make it into a SBR and put a stock on. I might change the grip. I like B5, but I like other stuff better. And I'm thinking maybe the trigger guard needs to be changed too. So
okay, yeah. I mean, that's how those Gen 1 Noveskis are too. But I think that's kind of part of the nostalgia. I think if you change that, it kind of pulls away from it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. You have enough fancy trigger guards. I'll probably leave that guy.
Yeah, this is going to be cool little SBR once I file it. I was going to file it earlier this week, but I just never got around to it.
Dude, I have a couple I need to do. I'm hoping that our 6.8s get out soon so we can talk about those.
Oh, yeah. How long has it been? Mine's been like,
I don't know.
Shoot, man.
You got to file yours before because allegedly the SOT that mine went to forgot to file my paperwork.
121 days so far. We'll see. I want to show that, but it looks like I don't know how Form 4s. I don't know how quick Form 4s have been coming back.
Man, you're only 121 days.
That's 4 months.
Dude, that sucks. Mine was not cashed until November 4th because they forgot to file it for me, even though I transferred it, everything. So
that sucks.
On a lighter note, you got one of these, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got one too?
Fuck yeah, I got one. You think I missed that?
Dude, it's awesome, huh?
I pulled over midday to make sure. I waited for like 30 minutes to score one of these just to have one. And yeah I am.
They're not the best anodizing, but it's still pretty cool.
I don't mind the chalkiness though, because I don't. It's okay.
Yeah, the rifle dynamics is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. They haven't made them in 10 years.
I know. That's it. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
It's like the serial number 1 shit, right? It's gonna get me every fucking time. So
yeah. What else you get?
Well, I'm trying to open Scott's patch, but
Dude, so
sorry,
Shoot Fast Eat Ass gave me some pins. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see your pins, but I set my little package from them aside. Let me see your pins.
I mean, he sent me some cool ass shit. Dude.
What the fuck did I do with it?
Massive. I mean,
Oh,
tonight was The Mandalorian. Look at that. As you wish.
You have. I don't care what your stance is. That's clever as fuck.
Yeah, and then the Christmas version. I bet your wife will like this one. Oh, maybe.
Ho ho ho. See, mine are here somewhere, but I have all this other shit strung out.
Oh, speaking of heat. Heroes wear masks. Oh, is it not focusing?
No, It is, but I think it's the shine to that that's fucking it up. I don't think it's the focus. That's one of those
let's see.
shiny ones.
And then I got
Shoot fast, eat ass. I couldn't see the rest.
yeah, right there, the OD green one. I put on my stock too.
I have that one somewhere. Again, I apologize to. He sent us care packages, and yeah, it's not picking that one up.
Yeah, it's too small.
It's all right. I can tell what it is though. That's really cool.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of stuff here for me. It's kind of cool. Love it. If he comes out with more stuff, I'm gonna buy these stickers every time.
Oh yeah,
Freaking awesome.
I'm begging for him to do some patches because I want patches for the wall. But
Me too.
If he's watching, I want one that goes from like there to there. Like
Oh, you want a big one?
Yeah, like a banner.
Yeah.
What we looked into making the big ones, and they weren't really practical. So
Yeah, they're kind of expensive.
I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
What are we at here? An hour. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to go home? Somebody else want to come on? I mean, we're out of topics. Adam?
I'm at 50% battery on my camera. So we got time.
You got another hour, is what you're saying? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I got to get the power adapter to it so that I can just keep it plugged in on power.
Hey, do you have that nearby?
What?
Your power adapter.
No. I have to order it for the camera.
So try that because I don't know if it is or not, but it could be the reason for your lag, that it's constantly streaming battery or not. I bet when you connect it hardline, it might work a little bit better since it has power right there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna order one soon here from Amazon and get that all set up. And then I have a new mic coming in too, so hopefully that'll make me sound more delicious.
More delicious.
Yeah.
What did you order?
The new Shure mic that's made for podcasting, streaming. It's the MV7.
Oh man, it's so. I love how hardcore you go into stuff, and I need to do it too.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about the mic. Honestly, I've been pretty pleased with this mic. The camera's dog shit. I mean.
Yeah, it depends how much you want to invest into it, right?
Yeah. You guys want to start like a GoFundMe for me? I just want the camera he has. I'll show you a titty or something. Maybe.
Can we just see it without a GoFundMe?
No. These titties got prices. What do you got here? We have to get profit.
You didn't see that? That was awesome.
Oh, I saw something, but I didn't see the article. What happened?
So I read a little bit about it. So this cop pulled up to this ATF agent. I don't know what the ATF agent was doing over there, but the cop pulled a gun on this ATF agent. And the ATF agent's like, I'm a federal agent. I have my badge. Let me get my badge. And he wouldn't let him get his badge, right? So his partner came up and pulled a gun on the ATF agent too. So they made him get down on the ground. They handcuffed him, but they didn't look for his badge. But in any event, they tased him. They tased an ATF agent. And now he's suing for excessive force.
Wait, whoa. The ATF is suing a local agency?
Yeah. Ohio police.
Fucking pussies, man. Typical ATF, if you ask me. But I want to watch that after we're done.
Yeah. Mike was here yesterday at the shop.
Mike who?
He drove Mike Lawrence.
What?
Yeah, he drove all this way. He hung out for like an hour, and then he had to go to Nebraska for work.
Don't you live in South Texas?
South Dakota.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different Mike. For some reason, I thought he was in South Texas.
No.
I was about to say, holy shit, that's a drive, dude.
No, so he drove here and then touched some of my guns and and other things maybe. I mean, when you're a premium subscriber to my OnlyFans, you get some benefits.
Adam, it's more. I spent $150 on mine, and let's just say it's 10 times more than that.
Yeah.
So I won't be getting one for a while because we're still hovering around the $55 mark of oil. So that ain't.
Well, and we're also hovering at 18 viewers.
If 18 people gave me $100, I could buy it and dinner for both of us. So
All right, right.
anyway,
Yeah.
ATF was being ATF agent was being
Oh shit.
was being a douche and ignored their commands not to go for his ID, and that's when he was reaching, and they didn't know what he was
Oh,
reaching.
that's his problem then. He screwed that one up.
Yeah. He's also charged in a separate incident where he was scamming wine at Kroger.
Oh. How does that happen?
I don't know. I really want to dig into it. I feel like we should have him on. I just want to hear the rest of the story. Not tonight per se, but because we're already, if we go now, we're going to be on here for 2 fucking hours. But
Right. And I don't know if my batteries will last.
Adam, I want oil to be clear for those of you that don't realize I'm in oil and gas. I just want it to be affordable for consumers while still making profit for the industry, because I don't think people realize how many schools and roads, and we don't need to get into it. All the bullshit's done by oil and gas money. But
Wait, so this ATF agent was actually stealing from a liquor store?
what? So he was like peeling labels and swapping them? That's what I'm reading, right?
I mean, what kind of... You deserve to get tased.
But is that a separate incident, or he just happened to be doing that as well? Or is that why he got arrested? Was because he was doing those sort of things and they caught on?
Maybe. I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
yeah. It sounds like Adam's done it before. Self.
Oh, let me just get this bottle of Dom for bottle of Krug.
Adam, I don't know if we want to explain that to you tonight. We can do that off air if you don't know. We can discuss it later.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
if you don't know what that is by now, Adam, we might have to revoke your OnlyFans membership.
I just maybe apologize to him. Okay, so it's unrelated. So basically what happened is after he got arrested, people dug up more dirt, right? Bottom line.
Shady people, man.
Adam, I didn't know Kroger's were still around. So we don't have Kroger's down here. Do you have Kroger's up there? You guys
Nope.
got multiple Walmarts, but I haven't seen a Kroger.
Nope, no Kroger.
You can't correct it now, Adam. It's been 5 minutes. You already asked what a cocksucker is, and I'm not going to explain it on the air. So that's that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. There's a link. All right, we'll check it out after. But anyhow, you guys.
Someone needs to link the federal not register. Yeah, federal register. Yeah, so that we can comment on those.
Yeah, can somebody link that? If you didn't hear Lee, the where we can comment, basically disputing the ATF's statement on going after the
stabilizing brace. Yeah,
the brace, which I just ordered 5 from while we were on this thing from Faxon, because they're donating all that money to SB's attorney.
Shit, let me get in on that.
All right, buddy. That's why I needed my wallet. I went ahead and ordered it right now on the stream. That's why I fucked up my screen. I wasn't gonna let it go. $300, $350 to support basically SB Tactical in this fight and receive some braces, so then we can, I don't know, get our doggo shot. But
Yeah, I don't see it. Where is it?
You got it? I can send you the link if you need it. I have it up still.
Parts is under parts.
No. Just search SB or SBA3 or whatever you want to search. Do a search.
Oh wow, $70. Cool.
Yeah, they did. They did it. So let's talk there now. Again, we have
No tube.
What?
There's no tube though.
I don't care. I'm not ordering it for that. I'm ordering it for the brace, right? Just like we'll say that again. Faxon could come on. They may not with 16, 17, 18 viewers. But I wouldn't have bought braces tonight out of any sort of fear or scare. I bought them because they're putting money towards SB's fight. That's the only reason. I don't.
So I was reading the Federal Register on this. So if you buy it today, it's going to put you on a different, I guess, different viewpoint from the ATF, where if you bought it before the actual article that came out today, you're being categorized differently than if you bought it after.
How do they know they're not serialized?
Probably
They're gonna make them
receipts.
turn over the
Receipts. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you buy them? Right.
suck a dick. I have multiple. Yeah. I'll sell these 5, keep the other 5 I've had.
Right. Sure. But yeah, they did say something like that in the Federal Register.
Okay, so King posted the link. Everybody click his link and make your comment. Guys, once you start making me a felon when I didn't do anything wrong, I'm gonna become a felon. And I think that's what majority of Americans feel right now. And that's unfortunate because it shouldn't be. You know, we've paid tax stamps. I've filed for FFL. I've done everything I could to bend and support, but you start banning shit like that, and nah. I mean, it's just not work. At what point do you say enough's enough? I mean, right? I don't.
Yeah, I mean, when they push hard enough, and push enough to where it's turning these legal gun owners into angry citizens, now we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, like I mean, I literally, and everybody's like, "Oh, let's protect the children," right? That's what this whole movement is lately.
Well, yeah, I have guns to protect the children.
Yeah,
to protect my children.
This looks real, but guess what? This is a fucking airsoft gun. You see the orange?
What orange?
On the tip, this slight orange like hue. You might not be able to see it. This is not a real weapon. This is plastic.
Oh, there it is.
So my wife and I use this as a training tool for our kids. I'll set it in their playroom, and they don't know it's not real. It looks real. I mean, it looks real enough for children, right? You can spot the difference, but kids can't. So we use that as a training tool. We watch them on the camera to see if they'll ever touch it. They say no, go get dad. I mean, we've implemented phases in their training to actually make them understand that they're not.
That's awesome.
Because that's what the push is right now, right? There's violence going on, and apparently guns are doing it in kids. But anyway, this whole shit.
So if you guys can't think of anything to comment or anything to write on these comments to the ATF, Dan Crenshaw wrote out a pretty nice rebuttal to this. You can just copy that. Same with Sage Dynamics. I saw it all on Instagram. Both of those, you can just copy what they say.
Let me see if I can.
And it's perfect. Especially Dan Crenshaw's. That was the best one.
Let's see if we can find that, because what I'd like to do is have it to where, here we go. I just submitted this comment. I found it 6 hours ago. Oh, Jesus Christ, Dan. I need it in text format, bro, not a screenshot.
Yeah, to copy and paste.
Yeah, I was going to try to copy and paste it, but what I can do maybe is at least post it. Can we do photo comments? Is that possible?
Probably later, yeah. Or you can try and do it now if you want.
No.
I've never seen photo comments.
No, it's not possible. Okay, so here's what I'll do is I'll copy the link for y'all. If one of you wants to type this up and kind of post it for the rest of the people, I know it would be appreciated. I don't know if Arliss is watching, but if Arliss you're watching, I'm sure you have some sort of fucking thing. Do you see that? An error occurred.
No, I see it. I see your comment.
On my error occurred, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, so we're
no, you're good.
Anyway,
I think the error occurred when you try to. I guess when you posted, it went to try to go 3 different places, but it only went to 2.
Okay.
So
it's
enough. Okay. We're still okay.
All right. So I guess the answer to that is, I mean,
go comment.
Yeah, go comment. Do what you can. And guys, I mean, we can turn any post into a shit show.
Right.
I mean, really, this is the time to show they're not just attacking. You know, I'm not saying I understand the bump stock. I'm saying that I understand where they got the support for the bump stock.
Right.
I get it. But a brace does not make any sense to me at all. This is just straight up just flexing to see what they can get.
Yeah, I mean, you give them an inch, they take a mile, right? That's what's happening right now.
Yeah. I give her an inch and she takes an inch. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's all I can give, right?
All right. We're an hour and 15 in.
Adam, we will if there's enough interest.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh man, we're screwing each other up.
This is why there's 17 people watching. If you guys can share Death's Pop around and get more than, I don't know.
We're dropping like 16 people.
Yeah. If you can get back up to the 50, 60, because you got to realize we order patches by the 100 at minimum. So we order 100 patches and we're going to sit on, 84 of them?
You can fill your patch wall.
It just doesn't seem like a smart business plan right now.
Yeah. That's funny. David's typing up that statement so that he can put it in the comments later.
So David, we're about to sign off, but at the end of this, you still will be able to comment on whether Facebook or whatever. It should still notify everybody. So we appreciate that, David, if you're going to do that for us, and we can just copy and paste it. If you would, David, send it to either me or Lita so we can actually post that on the page and get that sharing around so we can.
That'd be perfect.
Reach as many people as we can. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I thank you. Your camera looks good.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk sometime soon. Because Christmas is on Friday, right?
Yes.
I think
Christmas Eve, Thursday. Maybe Wednesday show?
Yeah, maybe Wednesday.
Why not?
Do a final tree count and then go from there.
That works, man.
See you guys next time.
All right, guys. Thank you.